Tony alert!
I'm very much looking forward to having the little lady cam in the bottom left corner.
Yeah. Only it's an anime cat girl.
Anime cat girl.
You can get those weird CGI face tracking things.
Yeah, the
weird.
fucking VTuber shit.
Is Wave 10 a real wave?
Yes, it is, yeah. It's just when you're in the trader and it says wave 10, that means you're going to wave boss.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wave boss. That's my
Wave
new genre of
mix-
music. It's boss wave.
That's silly.
Yo, how has nobody done that before?
That's
Somebody's got to have done that, right?
boss wave as music genre.
Modern, say boss wave.
Yeah. It's just like it's like dark wave, but like with more like orchestral stuff, I guess. So it's supposed to be like boss music.
The thing is, the absolute best boss music is when they play the theme of the game.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like it comes in with like a sick remix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny? They did that in Skylanders Giants,
Yes.
and it was very well done.
Skylanders, to be fair, has some really awesome music, though.
It actually does, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, for a kid's game that's literally revolved around buying toys, it's really good.
All the like elemental areas all have really, really nice like soundtracks.
I was watching this thing on YouTube about... no, wait, it was the H-Bomber guy.
Ah.
He was talking about women in the games industry being hidden.
Yes, I remember that.
And he was saying that the woman that did the soundtrack for Kingdom Hearts, I'm gonna butcher her name, so I'm not even gonna try.
Yoko Shimura.
Thank you. I never would have got that. Like, I know
It's
how
fine.
it's written, I just don't know how to say it.
I've only ever read it too. That's just my best guess.
Apparently, she did the soundtrack for the original Street Fighter 2, but
Really?
she's uncredited because apparently Capcom didn't credit their female musicians at the time.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow, what is
That's
this, the
terrible.
1800s?
So, the
So does she-
80s,
No,
I think.
it's the 1980s.
Oh, brother.
When Street Fighter 2, so I'm wondering now, like, what does anybody know off the top of their heads, like, if there was a difference in the character selection between 1 and 2?
They're entirely different games. Street Fighter 1 is... It might as well not be part of the series. It was like a prototype for what the fighting game is.
Interesting. Was Guile in it? Is kind of where I'm going.
I doubt it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that any of the... I'll look it up afterwards. It's, there's a very clear divide before and after Street Fighter 2 in terms of what a fighting game is.
Right. Okay, here's the question now. Is Smash Bros. A fighting game?
No. I don't
Like
think
its
it's...
own genre.
Yeah, it's not useful to call it a fighting game. That's like
I
saying Killingfloor
think-
is a fighting game, so we're fighting zombies.
I think it is a fighting game. I just don't think it is a tournament fighter, which is what
Yes.
Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and all them are.
Everything has to go this time.
Yes.
Oh, we gotta switch the demo.
All right.
I think... See, like, the counter argument people usually give is like, no, it's a party game. But it's like, I feel like calling it a party game is much further from
Yes.
if you call it a fighting game. Like, what are we playing? Jackbox right now?
Well,
Right.
Mario Party. Nice.
Hey, well
Yes.
done.
Very good. Yes.
Literally didn't see him.
He tried to
Nope.
heal and ran into a pipe bomb.
Yes,
Ha
yes.
ha ha. It has
Yes.
maggots in it.
Oh,
oh,
God.
Oh, no, I cannot.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't
So you
never
take a cheese
person,
wheel,
but-
and you cut the top off of it, and they put like a whole bunch of cheese fly larvae in it,
No, thank you.
and they let all the cheese fly larvae breed and eat away the cheese, and then like as they poop out the cheese, it's like softer,
I just can't.
and then you're supposed to eat the soft cheese poop with the live maggot.
I cannot do it.
Apparently it potentially can cause accidental, what is it, meiosis, something like that, where they start breeding in your intestines and eating your insides.
I can't.
Bug?
I can't even talk about it.
It's banned in the EU, but apparently it's some sort of delicacy somewhere. But yeah, it can cause accidental intestinal
Infestation.
maggot breeding, but there have been no known cases to have occurred yet.
Wait, it can
So,
be known,
would
but
we
there's no
all
known
eat this?
cases.
It can happen,
Like, it can
but there has
potentially
been no
happen.
known cases. I think based on the type of fly, it could happen. So would we eat it?
I'm gonna say I can't even talk about it. Let's be serious.
In Cook Serve Delicious, there's the second level of wine is Casu Marzu, and it has this
Oh, really?
cute picture of the cheese, and it looks so good. So we looked it up, and we're like, oh god, oh no.
Do you think it tastes good?
I don't know. I can't imagine thinking past that, to be able to eat it.
I cannot imagine taking a mouthful of live maggots and being able to not throw up. Like, I feel like like a lot of things like that where it's like, and this is gonna like maybe be a little offensive, but like I feel like a lot of times when, in cuisine where it's like, oh, it's a delicacy, it's always something like super disgusting.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's like,
I know.
Escargots, snails.
yeah, it's like, oh, here's, cow brains. It's a delicacy. It's like do people just say that to like make themselves feel better about eating it?
I don't know. It's terrible. I can't even
You
talk
know?
about it.
If you look at pictures of this cheese, you can't tell what's cheese shavings and what is worm.
Oh, I don't even want to look at a picture. That's nasty.
Anyway, that's our fun fact for the day.
Yucky.
Would you try it, Chris?
Probably not.
Probably not, but there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Like, I wouldn't knowingly try it.
Tricking you into eating it is fair game, you mean?
I
Like,
did
I
not
don't
say
know.
that.
I don't know how you're supposed to eat it. Like, do you take a spoonful of this shit?
Heads up,
Is that
strike.
what's happening? Because I feel like as soon as you lift your spoon and you see it moving, you'd probably be a little
Be
bit,
out.
It
off.
probably said
You put it between bread.
Yeah. On a cracker.
Yep.
Like actually,
I don't know, probably.
You put on nachos.
soft enough
Ew.
from what you've described it.
on nachos. So apparently, it's not safe to eat if the maggots are dead.
So not
Weird.
melted.
I'm wondering if you cannot heat. Like, if you were to put it on
Oh, I
nachos to
see,
heat it
yeah.
up, I'm wondering if that's a problem or not. I don't know.
I was
Were you
gonna
gonna say it would be a sick band name?
I mean, yeah, that
Yeah.
probably exists. It just sounds like you've gone from, what was it, one cuisine to Icelandic cuisine once it starts decomposing.
Let me look up the word. But what was the name of the cheese again, Maddie?
Casu Marzu.
Oh yeah, Casu Marzu.
So what country was it from?
Sardinia.
It's
Which is
from
still
the-
Italy.
It just says region Sardinia, Corsica, and apparently it's like the milk from the sheep has to be from like a certain time of year as well because it helps the maggots digest it or something.
Someone experimented with this on tons of different types of cheese and decided that sheep's milk was the best.
It's gross.
Yes.
It's all so gross.
So I'm going to say this wrong, but I'll read you the part off the Wikipedia here. When consumed, the larvae can possibly survive in the intestine, causing enteric myosis, though no cases have been linked to the cheese. Due to this danger, the cheese is outlawed in the European Union and other jurisdictions.
Okay, so people have come down sick with this thing and happen to have
Yes.
eaten this cheese in the past.
Nasty.
And they're saying, it probably caused it, but we can't say for sure.
Yep.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Yes.
That's going to be a no for me, dog.
No.
There's some chef out there right now trying to come up with the most disgusting thing they can possibly serve to someone just so that they can say that they're like a food expert.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, man. Dude, but like, Chris, 100% I agree with you. Like, it's 100% like there's like, there's some chefs out there that are just like, here's some fucking chocolate pudding with like little bits of cat turd mixed in. It's a delicacy, I swear.
Right?
Pay me $600 for this.
There's a chance you get sick from eating this, but no one's proven it.
Yeah.
Only real foodies eat cat turd.
Yeah.
Yes. I think I would almost rather eat the maggots by themselves than eat them in the cheese. Somehow that's worse. Because, like, if you're just eating maggots, you're like, yo, this is like some Fear Factor shit, right? Like,
They're not as
Yeah,
good
but then
today.
if you're eating,
crickets.
yeah, like, and then if you're eating maggots and cheese, I feel like that just is gonna ruin cheese for you.
You'd never eat cheese ever again.
It's just bacteria, really. It's just bacteria in milk.
What are maggots if not a big bacteria?
Well, I was
guess
gonna say,
technically, yeah.
it's interesting that because like, well, are bacteria technically living? Yes,
Yes.
obviously. So like it's interesting that it's funny that there's like a barrier or a line that's drawn like when the living thing that you're eating becomes a certain size.
Yeah, it's the
'Cause,
like, spiders thing again.
Yeah, like so bacteria is like fine to eat in the form of cheese, but as soon as you introduce slightly bigger maggots, it's like, whoa, you know?
Where do you draw the line?
Yeah, but
Yeah, how big, you know, do you want to be eating things?
I mean, we eat cows, and cows are pretty big.
So it's like a bell curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the cow's not alive, though. The other thing I was going to say is definitely I can make more cheese in my ears.
Oh.
Or between your toes, or is that jam?
I think
That is
that's
jam, yes. So you can make cheese and jam on crackers if you wanted. You just take your cheese and your toe jam and, you know, you spread it on yourself.
Somebody would eat it.
Like that's a low barrier.
Chris, I forget if I've asked this before. I think I have. Do you have your ears pierced?
No.
Okay.
Why?
Well, because of the ear cheese thing.
Is that a thing that comes with piercings?
Yep.
Well, yeah. Like, and then you do like spacers and stuff, and 100%, like when you pull the spacers out, there will be cheese on them.
Even just regular ear piercing.
And it smells
Yeah,
like
it smells.
like feet. It smells like cheese.
I love this conversation.
Do you ever go on the subreddit We Want Plates?
No.
Have you
Is it
ever
about
gone
people that
to-
don't have plates?
No, it's about those trendy hipster restaurants where they serve you your meal in like a boot or on like a leaf or.
Oh, yeah. Or the restaurant that
Oh.
serves you your food on top of an iPad.
Sure. Try
Yeah,
taking
there
them
you
to
go.
The main
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There.
Tony alert!
Kill them all.
Tony alert!
Thank you.
They probably all have their sound off.